Hi, ladies. Hello, 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 hello.
Jesus.
Hey. Aw, my phone won't set up here, babe.
Take mine.
Well, that's not fun. Oh, wait, I think I got it. Oh, snap, I got it. Hey, ladies.
I'm actually impressed you can get service here.
I can get service here, right? I'm shocked. Hello, everybody. Hey. I just wanted to come through with a little hey and a little Q&A and a little how you doing. Haven't seen you ladies in a few days. What's on your mind? Tell me what is on your mind. What is going on? What are you struggling with? What is your week like? Who stepped in and seen success this week? Anybody see any success this week? Hey, ladies. Anybody see any success in their success sessions? I know we did a couple of site solutions takeovers this week. I know we went through a gazillion questions in the DM this week. So I figured, you know what? Let me pop on and answer your questions live. Hey, Simply. And answer your questions live and just talk to you ladies a little bit about whatever you're going through. So I figured while I have a few minutes before we move on to our next hockey game for the weekend, I figured I would poke in and chat with you ladies a little bit. Hello, Milk Marie. Where's my lighter? Where did it go? How do I lose lighters like this? This is incredible.
It's called a talent.
It's called a talent? Well, you know, everybody's got hidden talents, hidden abilities. And I just found the gem to my nail on your seat. Hey! So I am out with Poppa right now in Canada. We are doing a hockey tournament. Can I do the blueprint and still escort as well? Good question. Here's my view. If escorting is what you do, and escorting is what escorting used to be, which was exchanging time and money, before escorting was anything physical or anything intimate or any of that stuff, right? When it was genuinely, hey, Lala, when it was genuinely something that was paid companionship, then I don't see why you can't evolve into a new mindset if you're ready and willing to do that. However, if you are currently escorting this new way escorting is now done, right, where it's an exchange of not only time and money, but pleasures as well, right, physical things, and intimacy, that and the blueprint are going to completely misalign. So you're going to have a moment of mass confusion. You're going to have a moment where you feel like you have to pick and choose. And it's not because the blueprint is making you pick and choose, but because the blueprint is speaking the positivity into you the way that you've been looking for it. And it's going to naturally steer you away from that exchange of time and money. It's not going to bring value to you anymore. You're going to see the difference between dating differently and doing things the way you might be used to doing them now. So that seems like a lifestyle choice, and because dating different is a lifestyle, you really do have to pick and choose. You really do have to decide if I want to date people because of their money, or do I want to date someone who really genuinely cares for me, appreciates me, values me, wants to see the value in me, right? Do I want consistency in my space, whether it's long-term relationship or not? Right? You don't just pick someone and date them forever. You date around until you meet someone. Before I met Poppa, I was dating. I was seeing people, right? He didn't just come along and I was like, you're the one. No, I needed to date around and make sure that the people that I was giving my time to, I was going to select the right one. Does that make sense? So I encourage you to date around. But if the way that you get money falls under sex worker, right? So let me be clear. If the way that you produce your income falls under sex worker, and you are comfortable and confident in that and don't want anything else, then the blueprint is not for you. But if you are in that space and you are ready to make a change, if you are ready to step out of that space, then the blueprint can help you get there. It'll help you change your mindset. It will help you level yourself up. It'll help you achieve your goals. It'll help you meet an amazing man in the process. It'll help you build your confidence. It'll help you get that job interview. It'll help you do all of those things. It'll help you start your business. It'll help you walk through and coach you through building your brand, right? If you're a mentor, it'll give you a platform to reach women. It'll do all of those things. But you have to make a decision that however you're living, whatever you're doing is not comfortable anymore. You don't want to just be comfortable. You want to be amazing. Right? So I hope that answers your question. Does that answer your question? Let me know. If it doesn't, I'll elaborate, but I think I got that right. So what else? What else is on your mind? What other questions you ladies have been pondering, thinking on? How many of you have been on these online sites and not seeing success? How long have you ladies been on and not seeing success? How long have you been kind of chasing your tail or running down the rabbit hole? Has it been a while or... Hey. Hey, lovely. How do you weed out the scam and let it be known you don't give out bank info stuff without wasting time and not seeming like just in it? Okay, so here's how. You don't be just in it. That's it. You don't be just in it. Because the more genuine you are and the more real you are through this process and through this journey, the more real the people are that come out of it. Right? So if all you're getting is scammers and bots and fakes, then you're doing this the wrong way. Your intentions are not pure. You are targeting this from the wrong direction. Right? So if you are genuine in your approach for an amazing man, you will find him. If you're in a genuine approach for your own stability and consistency in your life, if you genuinely want that from your partner because you know that's what you need in your life and deserve in your life and what your value is, then those will be the people that come out of it. But if you are hunting online and all you're getting is scammers, it's because your energy is attracting those people. So the fact that your intentions are not real is bringing not real people your way. Does that make sense? My health has been compromised and I'm not sure how it will affect my ability to find a Poppa. Could you tell me a little bit more detail about that? Because I have students all over in every walk of life, from diabetes to not being able to walk and be literally immobilized. I had a student that is in a wheelchair and stepped into my space and worked with us and is seeing her growth. So I need to know a little bit more about your health concern in order to really address that question the right way, right? I don't want to give you a blanket statement. I'm from NY and Tinder sucks. It's so much pervs. Even the gentlemen aren't what they portray to be. I'm considering to just try freestyling instead of the internet. Baby, where are you from?
New York.
So it's not, again, ladies, it's not where you're at. It's not your location. It's not the right grocery store. It's not the right website. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with what you're wearing at the time or any of that. It has everything to do with your energy and what you're omitting into the literally the universe around you. So if you are focused on the right things, the right people will come your way. If you're focused on the wrong things and you're blaming it on your area, then guess what? You will never find anyone in New York. Ever. Because your mind is telling you that you will never find anyone in New York. So how can you expect to find something that you are already telling yourself will not happen? That's kind of crazy, right? Right? So if we're already saying, like, it's kind of like what you focus on expands. If you're saying, I don't want a broke man, I don't want no dude who's going to cheat, I don't want no dude who has kids with multiple women, I don't want a dude who doesn't have an amazing job, I don't want... Those are going to be the things that you attract your way if that is your focus. You are today what you thought about yesterday. Think about that. I missed one. You and I are going through the same thing. I really need some advice on this. Reach out, ladies. Reach out. Do you kiss a pot on the first date? I keep running into men that want to kiss, saying if I was into them, then it's not a problem. So, again, genuine intent, ladies. I think that we all see these things on the internet and we think that these relationships are just so easy to come across. You don't know what these women are doing to step into these relationships and keep these men happy. You don't know what these gentlemen's expectations are of the women that they come across, right? So we are seeing these things and we want those things, and we're like, we'll do whatever to have it. But you don't really realize, ladies, that you don't know what that woman is going through. So when you genuinely be yourself, right, and you meet people that you genuinely like, then kissing them on the first date is not a question. It's a movement. It's a feeling. It's a next step. It's a vibration. It's not, do I got to kiss this man or don't I? It's, damn, I really want to kiss this dude. Right? When I kissed Poppa on the first date, I kissed him because I wanted to, because I genuinely wanted to do that. Not because I had to. And I wouldn't go out with somebody because of the expectation of getting something in return. Because when that happens, then they do things like, you have to kiss me. Because if I leave anything from this date, I want at least a kiss if I'm paying for this. Right? That mindset starts with the exchange of time and money. So if you stop doing that, you'll eliminate a lot of those things. You'll eliminate the man that's like, you gotta kiss me. You'll eliminate the guy that's like, we gotta go back to the room. You'll eliminate those guys out of your space. You'll get the guy that's like, tell me about your goals, baby. Tell me about what you want. Tell me about what your needs are. Tell me about what kind of food you like and what's your favorite color. You'll get that guy when your genuine approach is there, and when your profile reflects it, and when your intent is truly genuine. If your intent is get to a bag, then that's going to be the kind of men that come your way, right? Oh my God, I have to pee so bad. Florida, that looks like a gentleman account. Can't tell. Not blaming the area. I'm from Brooklyn, NY. So is he. My energy is good overall. I'm a super chill person, and I'm sure that you are. But it's not just about who you are. It's about what you're omitting, right? And again, right, your next comment says, I just see bullshit after bullshit. And it's like, ugh, queen, I get you. I had failed relationship after failed relationship too before I started in the blueprint. I had men that I was taking care of, and I was being the provider and protector instead of them being the provider. So girl, I get it. Trust me, I get it. However, if you focus on the bullshit will continue to come your way. Your mind is a magnet, and what you focus on expands. And if you don't already see it in your hand, the world, the universe will never allow you to have it if you don't already envision it, that it's yours. Okay? I have sickle cell, and it's been keeping me in and out of the hospital lately. Honestly, queen, that gives you more time to get online and do your thing. To be honest with you. It gives you so much more time to really sit down and focus on who you are and what you offer, especially if you're in a space where you are in a health crisis. Because really, I'm in a health crisis. It's like, what can you offer me? That's the response that we naturally take. But if we take a second and step outside of that and think, if I'm in a health crisis, right? If I lost my vision, my legs, my whatever, if I had an inability to be intimate, what can I offer to someone? Even in that state, what can I offer to this person? Because if that thing is nothing, you can't expect the longevity and consistency of the relationships that we build, right? If the exchange is time and money, the exchange is time and money. That's a whole different situation. If you truly are looking for that longevity, like a lot of you ladies say that you are, if you're truly looking for someone that's going to just be a provider, protector, nurturer, someone to step into your areas of concern, someone that's going to not be afraid to say, what do you need? And just take note of these things and start doing them for you, right? There's not a whole lot of things that I have to ask for anymore. You know what I mean? I don't have to say I need this. It's just literally done because we've had those conversations. We've connected on that level already. It's understood. And when you get someone who genuinely cares about you and genuinely wants to see you win, duly noted. You won't have to tell them many times what your needs are, because they're listening, because they genuinely care, because they don't have to listen to your needs and the next girl that he dates needs, and the girl after that he dates needs, and the other 17 girls he's going to see this week's needs, right? He met the one that's like, listen, buddy, here's the elite expectations. I have goals. This is what my needs are. This is what I offer. This is what I will do for you. Right? As this amazing woman that I've become, this is what I will do for you. And if that's what you want, then step over here. And if it's not what you want, then my cards are on the table from the very beginning. We don't waste any time. How many times have you been in a relationship where you looked around 6, 7, 8 months later and you're like, I freaking hate this guy. He don't have no ambition, no goals. He's not driven. I do not like him. How many times have we been there where literally the dude was like totally not what he was just a few months ago? And it's because we didn't lay our cards on the table. We weren't brutally honest up front. We didn't set the elite expectation. We didn't say, hey, buddy, this is what I expect from every man that I encounter. And if you're not on that level, then I can't offer you my time. Right? Instead, we end up giving our time and sharing our time with these men who don't deserve it. We end up sharing some of the most intimate moments with them and some of the best pieces of ourselves. We end up with babies, right? And then we end up on the drawing board of F you pay me and exchanging time and money, right? We all get to a point in a relationship where we're like, I'm not doing this with this dude anymore. I'm not dealing with this kind of relationship. I'm done. I'm over it. And then you step out of that relationship and you move on to something else that's similar to sugaring or escorting or whatever, where you're like, I'm not wasting any more time. Pay me for my time. But that mindset, that mentality is what's stopping you from these real situationships and real relationships and real things. You know what? My students started like almost a year ago, when I first started my brand and first started building this thing, and we were all in a mentality of F you, get money, because we were all broken and we were all coming out of, shitty relationships with dudes, and we were tired of spending our money, and we had kids or didn't have kids or had college debt or whatever it was, right? And we were all in a place of like anger and bitterness, and we carried that with us. And even when we were making the most money that we've ever seen, some of us, right, we were still very unfulfilled and very unhappy, and there was still something that was missing. And it wasn't because we wanted a man to step in and just pay our bills. We wanted that consistency and companionship and that comrade, that person that understood us on an intimate level, a sensual level, a physical level, right? Just everything. That's what we wanted. It wasn't just give me money, cut a check. That's not what put us all here. It's what put that bitter chip on our shoulder where we were like, if you pay me, but not really what put us at the place where we were like, yeah, I want to date different. What are you doing? I keep lighting this and it's not lighting. I think it must be time to put it out. Time to say goodbye. I have to pee so bad right now. I can't even explain to you the level of uncomfortableness. Uncomfortability? Whatever. Hey, ladies. So, any final questions before I wrap up for today? I'm going to pop into this hockey game. I have to go pee so bad. That's really why I have to let you go. I just had a really nice lunch. So, a beverage-filled lunch. So, yeah. That sums it up. So hard being a drunk teenager when you're in your 40s. Oh, I have to pee, but I'm not in my 40s yet. You are, though.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm.
Not
In
yet.
2 seconds. Look, it just won't wait. What's going on with this? So you're saying we shouldn't get into it with the fuck you get money. What should the mindset be? The mindset is you. It starts with self. It starts with our week 1 of workshop dives immediately into goals right away, right off the top on week 1. Because it has nothing to do with the amount of time you are with somebody and everything to do with what you get accomplished during that time. If you're not growing in some way, shape, or form, you are literally wasting time if you are with somebody for any other reason outside of what they can do for you and what you can do for you with their help. You're wasting your time. How many of you have had that relationship already with that guy that just kind of like, hey, Miss Pockets. How many of you have had that relationship with that guy that just like, it's just basic Joe, and he pays his half and he does his thing, and it's just him in his world and you in your world, and you just coexist in the same house, right? Or in the same space. But like, he's not really tied to your goals. You don't really know what his are, right? So you guys are just in this relationship existing. There's really no end point or purpose. You're just doing this thing. You're just on this wheel that's really going nowhere. It doesn't have a destination. So when you meet somebody and you lay that down from the very beginning of like, here's what my goals are, here's what I'm good at, here's what I love to do, here's what I want out of a relationship, here's what I can offer, right? And having an expectation of a relationship built from, opulence, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you wanting someone who can do something for you. And that's the point where you realize that, like, you don't have to be ashamed to date different, because it's not escorting, it's not sugaring, it's not 304, it's not any of those things. It is literally a mindset of the kind of people I allow in my space. Not just men, but friendships, family, relationships. So once you get to that point and you've decided that the people that you are attracting doesn't align with what you really want, then you decide to step over into the blueprint, and it will guide you and help you to not only discover what that is, but how to execute in finding those kind of people. Again, relationships, family, friends, otherwise. I cut off a lot of friends through the blueprint journey in the last year. I have like 3 close friends, because they're just not on my level. I'm building, I'm growing, I'm executing a plan that I set for myself. And if they're not on that same wavelength as me, then they gotta go. Relationship included. You know what I mean? Ready? No?
Yeah, got time. Got 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Well, I got 30 minutes. I know you don't have 30 minutes.
You got 30 minutes? Does that mean you're going to answer a couple questions too? Come on, we missed yesterday.
We did. I can answer a question.
Just one? So make it good?
Or 2.
Or 2?
It depends.
It depends. So make them good. So Papa's going to do a little quick Q&A real fast. And do a little Q&A. So, does anybody have a question for Papa? Is that a backwood ass pie? It's not a backwood queen. It is a pineapple cake. And we smoke it till it burns the polish. So any questions for myself or for Papa? We have 30 minutes. I'm going to give you ladies like 15 because I really got to go. But I know I haven't spent a lot of time with you, so I want to make sure that I reach out as much as I can. I promised you into the new year that I will be going live way more than I was. And I think I need to turn that into a daily thing and make that a habit like I used to. Because I miss y'all. Do you guys miss me? Anybody miss me? Hey, Teresa. Hey, Oncia. I can't take it any longer. I gotta go. I'm about to like die. Can we come back on later and do a Q&A?
I'm sure we can.
What time?
Towards 8, 9, probably.
9 o'clock? So 9 p.m.? So one question. We'll do one question and then we'll go. What are some goals for the both of you this year?
Individually or together?
Let's do both.
Well, I can't answer individually for you.
What is your individual?
My individual is, well, I gotta get both kids settled, one into college and one into prep school. That's heavy on my mind. I gotta put all this attorney course shit behind me. I'm really tired of thinking about that. You know, I'm opening another business, so I'd like to see that grow. Together, I would like to try to get on the same page when we're at the worst. It's easier to get on the same page when we're at the best. And I'd like to travel a shit ton.
That's on that list too.
And also there's that July thing where, let's see how that goes.
Moving?
Mm-hmm.
Well, our combined lists are very similar. I would say almost identical. Definitely always grow our communication. And understanding each other when we don't. But more importantly, understanding why that happens so that we can fix it.
It's easy to understand why that happens.
2 would be travel. I loved, even though I hate Vegas, I loved Vegas with you. And I loved our little couple days in DR was like great. Even though, again, wouldn't be the top places on our list of first places to go, but they were both dope and amazing and definitely want more of that. And 3 would be together would be to keep the kids like consistently doing something with us throughout the year because they're going to be gone. Everybody's going to be spread everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So to like figure out and really, really plan our holidays and stuff and like make them make sense. So that would be my 3. My personal goals would be kicking off the new website. It's the number 1 goal. And getting that launched and released. 2 would be building the relationships that I have with other mentors and growing those relationships. And 3 would be getting back to the foundation of the root of my business, which is being able to just reach more women and talk to more women and touch more women and change more lives on a more consistent daily basis. Those are my 3.
Nice.
Here's the goals. All I have is water. I'm just gonna have
I wanted to drink actually. I was actually thirsty.
Cheers. You didn't even cheers me.
You're not allowed to cheer with non-alcoholic beverages. Well,
You can cheers with whatever you want. I can't even take a sip of anything, so I'm just gonna wet my tongue. Because I'm about to like pee.
Why don't you just go on,
I am gonna go right now.
make that into a goal and
Make that into a goal and go pee. All right, ladies. I love talking to y'all because it always gives us an opportunity to dive deeper into each other. I love that. Isn't that always dope? I miss them. Do you miss them?
I miss you missing them.
You miss me missing them? All right, ladies, I'm out of here. I gotta go to the baño. I love you. Love, peace, hair grease. Yeah, we'll connect, what, 9 o'clock?
9 o'clock.
All right, 9 o'clock. I'll see y'all at 9. I'll drop the little in there for you. And talk soon.
Oh, boy. No, you want to do it now or you want to do it at 9 o'clock?
It's not just a luxury.
It's a lifestyle. It was okay.
Babe, there was no enthusiasm. Just because you move your hands and don't change your voice doesn't... They don't see you. So you have to, like, whisper. That's messed up. You're really gonna shake the water bottle when I have to pee? God dang water bottle. Bye, ladies. Ciao.